Okay, so here is my Gillows flying machine, just a cheap little balsa wood airplane that uses a rubber band and a propeller. They're between $5 and $7 depending on where you can buy them, and I don't know, these been around for a long time. I've played with them when I was real little, and now I'm letting my son play with them, and it's rekindled a fun little hobby. So if you'll notice, we had a break. The wings, or the front wing, it broke. I don't know if you can see that very well. Yeah, it won't focus. Okay, so the wing broke. I tried to repair it. It flies okay. I cut the wheels off because I wanted to put a bigger propeller on that was a little bit heavier, and with the bigger propeller and the wheels, it was too heavy in the front, so I clipped the wings off. The reason I clipped them off is because my plastic nose propeller holder had broken, so I needed to glue that on, and then I made the decision to upgrade the propeller after I had glued this. So there's the short lifetime of the flying machine. So anyway, it's not flying very good. I think it's mainly the broken wing and not the nose. But it's flying okay, but not very good. So my choice, I was thinking, well, I could use it for scrap or I could just throw it away. But over here, I just finished building the Lancer, the Gillows Lancer, and I've had a real fun time learning how to make the tissue wrapped balsa wood airplanes, and it's pretty challenging to wrap the wings. Well, I started thinking, why not build this type of wing for the flying machine airplane? And really, I have all of the extra balsa wood I need, because what I can do is I can cut the balsa wood sticks out of here, and then I can cut the ribs out of here, glue them all together, cover them with tissue paper, and we'll have hopefully a better flying machine. So the plan is to take this wing and to try to make a tissue covered wing with it, and we'll see how that flies. So here we go. Okay, here's the airplane, and now we're going to measure out and make our cuts. Okay, so these wings, or this wing for the flying machine is 17 inches. But for my tissue covered wing, I'm going to give it more of a curve than what you see right here. So I'm going to actually make it about 21 inches wide, but with the curve it'll be closer to 18.5 inches wide. So our first step is we need to go ahead and cut the balsa strips out of here. That will be the leading edge and the tail edge of the airplane. So I need 4 strips of 6 inches and 4 strips of 4 inches, and that'll get us going. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and cut the broken section off so it'll be easier to cut and play with. And this board I'm using, it's just a simple, it's two layers of cardboard covered in wax paper. I know there are many better boards out there, but for the cost, it doesn't get much better than this. Plus, living outside of the U.S., it takes quite a bit of extra time and money for customs and everything to bring in everything. So now we got our manageable pieces of balsa, and I need 2 strips of 6 inches, and I want them 1/4 of an inch wide. All right, here we go. 6 inches by about 1/4, 6 inches long by about 1/4 wide, and now I need 3 more of these. All right, there we go, 4 pieces. All right, good to go. Now I need 4 4-inch pieces. Okay, now I have my 4 pieces of 4-inch, my 4 pieces of 6-inch, and my 2 1/2 inches. So now I need to trace. These are some leftover pieces from the Lancer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to trace just one of these ribs onto the other side of the wing. I'm going to make about 10 of those ribs so that when we spread all these out, they'll be all spaced out evenly. I'm just going to trace on the inside very gently all the way in the tip. Alright, and I'm going to draw my bottom line. I'm not pressing down very hard, I'm not scoring it, I'm just drawing the pattern. So I'm going to cut this one out. Alright, so all the cuts are made. Now, gently, you should be able to pull it out. Alright, so I will copy this 9 more times. I won't make you sit through that, but I'll try to get 9 more out of this. If not, I have a few extra sticks I could probably use, and these will be the ribs that will be laid out for the wings. Okay, I got my wing ribs. I got my sticks, the front edge and the tailing edge. So now it's time for gluing and assembling. Okay, here is the finished product. It's 18.5 inches long, so wide that it really won't fit in the viewfinder. You can see the curvature, and you can see the supports and the ribs and all of the balsa wood a little bit through the tissue. So the next step is to fly this bad boy, because what good is a video on building an airplane if you don't put in the flying? I can't stand those videos. They make me cry almost. So anyway, for the airplane, I made a couple more modifications. I put some pins in the fuselage because this wing will be held on by a rubber band, and I went ahead and bent some new landing gear to help with the weight. And the end, the tail section looks a little bit different. The rear, it's the same balsa wood. It's the same flat balsa wood, but I added 6 ribs and wrapped it in tissue paper, and then I left the center uh, open so that I could slide it in the original tail section slot. And then the vertical stabilizer is the same vertical stabilizer, Flying Machine vertical stabilizer. I just wrapped it in blue tissue paper to match. So this is ready to roll. I don't know how it's going to fly, but I'm going to go fly it. I'm going to go video it, and then I will edit this video, put it on the very end, so you only have to wait about 1 more second.